Hi, my name is Frank Ott and I'm from Seattle. My question for you is, how do you plan on responding to a customer who refuses to wear a mask and makes the argument that requiring him to do so violates his constitutional rights? Thanks.
All right, thanks. And before we get an answer, I'd like to just bring up we have an email that's very similar, a very similar concern to this about other customers. Let's go ahead and bring up that email. So this is from Claudia Johnston, and she asks, I would just want some reassurance that they are making things safe for me. So many people are being aggressive. What if I went into a restaurant and they blocked off every other table and some jerk came in making trouble and demanding to be seated too close? How would they handle it? So let's go back to Mr. Antone for this to start.
Sure. So let's start with guest mask wearing is not a requirement in phase two. I think we're all encouraging people to wear masks where it is, but it's not a requirement. And so I think each restaurant will be handling guest mask wearing differently. And so we do have a right to refuse anyone. And so that's always been true from whether you're wearing shoes or now whether you're wearing masks. And that's going to continue, and you'll see people make the right decisions locally for them in what's right for their business. But I do think it's a misconception right now that the assumption is the governor is requiring everyone to wear masks, and as of today, 5/27, that's not the case as they come in for phase two. That being said, we are encouraging our guests to wear masks. We're all in this together. When we come into a restaurant or one of Renee's great retail facilities, we want to feel relaxed. We want to feel a sense of community. And we're hoping we show grace with each other. We're going to make mistakes out of the gate. We don't know how to do this exactly. We're all learning how to go through a pandemic together. So I'm hoping we all show each other the grace. We allow the businesses to handle these things in the right way. We've been trained in guest management. And we're going to figure some of these things out together. The area that worries me the most is not actually the mask wearing, it's the lobbies. It's much easier to control people when they come and sit down because they're seated. And for the most part, they're not going to be wandering around from there. But as we all come into our favorite restaurants in phase two, that's going to be at 50% dining, those prime times might get crowded. And being okay if the restaurant asks you to wait in your car or standing the 6 feet apart and being cautious with each other. And we'll be actively trying to manage that. But that's something, it's not on me or on Renee, it's on all of us as great Washingtonians to watch out for each other and respect the comfort levels and the safety levels for everyone. The table management, I'm not too worried about. We've been sitting people at stations for years, and you've often heard, sorry, that station's closed. It's not going to be much different. It's just going to be the stations are going to be differently sized. And I'm comfortable with moving forward with that one as we go. I would remind people, the governor allowed us to use barriers. So if you see plexiglass or really tall booth extensions or other things, what we're really trying to do is keep you safe. And so there'll be a variety of ways to approach to do that.
All right, fantastic. Miss Sunday, would you mind talking about this issue from a retail perspective?
No, not at all. I would mention that although masks are not required in phase two for customers, there is an order in Seattle that is requiring citizens to wear masks, and that might be what one of our callers was asking about. We do have some retailers that have made that basically a requirement within their stores. One of them that has been very clear about this is Costco. And I don't know if any of you saw, but there was a situation that they had with a customer in Costco that went viral. Most of you have seen it. And one of their employees was confronted by a citizen that did not want to wear a mask in the store. He politely let them know that that is a requirement that the store has put in place and that he would not be able to shop there without wearing his mask. I think the challenge is agitated customers is really, it is a real challenge and not something that we want to ignite within the retail environment. This is really a situation where we need customers to shop safely. We need stores to do their part and employees to do their part, but it really is something that needs to be collaborative, and everyone needs to be willing to comply and allow others to feel as safe as possible when they come into a retail environment.